Hey guys, this is Tom Walker, and this is my tune, Leave a Light On.
The second someone mentioned you were all alone, I could feel the trouble coursing through your veins. Now I know it's got a hold. Just a phone call left unanswered at me sparking up. These cigarettes won't stop me wondering where you are. Don't let go, keep a hold. Cause if you look into the distance, there's a house upon the hill, guiding like a lighthouse. It's a place where you'll be safe to feel our grace. We've all made mistakes. If you've lost your way, well, I will leave the light on. 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 No, no, no. So tell me what's been happening, what's been on your mind. Lately you've been searching for a darker place to hide. That's alright, but if you carry on abusing, you'll be robbed from us. I refuse to lose another friend to drugs. Just come home, don't let go. Cause if you look into the distance, there's a house upon the hill, guiding like a lighthouse. It's a place where you'll be safe to feel our grace. We've all made mistakes. If you've lost your way, well, I will leave the light on. Well, I will leave the light on. No, no, no. Well, I will leave the light on. Well, I will leave the light on. No, no, no. Cause if you look into the distance, there's a house upon the hill, guarded like a lighthouse. It's a place where you'll be safe to feel our grace. If you've lost your way, if you've lost your way. And I know you're down and out now, and I need you to be brave. Hiding from the truth, ain't gonna make this all okay. I see your pain, you don't feel our grace, and you've lost your way. Well, I will leave the light on. I will leave the light on. Well, I will leave the light on.
Hey guys, Sarah here for Tone Deaf. I'm here with Tom Walker. Welcome. Thank you for
Thanks.
doing that acoustic performance. It was beautiful.
Thank you very much.
So your album, What a Time to Be Alive, comes out October 19th.
Yeah.
What was the experience like of recording your first ever debut album?
Stressful, but really, really good. We had to get it done super quickly. So I've had like January to December, we've done like 150 gigs and
Really?
35 festivals, and recorded and finished the album.
Do you prefer recording or performing?
I think when you're doing one, you want to be doing the other. Like, as soon as you're in the studio, you're like, I can't wait to go out and play these new songs. And then as soon as you're out playing songs, you're like, can't wait to get back into the studio. So, yeah.
And when you're writing your songs, do you like picture yourself performing them, or is it just a really internal kind of process for you?
I always kind of imagine what it's going to be like to do live, especially if it's like a festival set, you know what I mean? But on tour, you can pretty much do kind of any style of song, you know what I mean? It's all good.
Who is the first person that you show a song to once you've done?
Probably my dad. I send a lot of stuff to my dad. He's like really good. He loves music. He's into everything like Deadmau5 and Prodigy and Foo Fighters. And,
What a cool dad.
yeah, he's a legend. So I always send him stuff, and he's like a good A&R man.
Have you been touring the songs out already? Have you been like showing them to audiences? Or?
Some of them, but there's like I think like 5 of them are going to be brand new on the tour, which is
So
going to be
exciting.
cool. So we've done like a few testing the water gigs, but yeah.
And you've been like all over the place for the past few months,
Yeah.
all over the world.
Yeah.
And you're about to go back on tour again. What's
Yeah.
your favourite part about touring?
I just think the crowds and the fans and the gigs, like, they're so good. When you have a good gig, there's like no better feeling. There's nothing that can better it, I don't think. If you have a really good gig and the crowd are really on your side, and it's just a really like satisfying feeling at the end of it all.
Yeah. What's the worst part about touring?
I nearly fell off stage recently.
Did you? What
Yeah,
happened?
it was like super sketchy, and some really nice girl caught my leg and like propped
your
me
leg
up.
though?
Yeah, and propped me up like by my leg, and I was like, oh my god, like thank you. So that would have been pretty awkward, but yeah, I think the worst part is just the travelling.
So when was the first moment that you can remember that you were like, yes, I want to be a musician, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life?
Well, I went to see AC/DC with my dad when I was 9 in Paris.
Aussie Legends?
Yeah, some Aussie legends, yeah, and I don't know, I remember seeing Angus Young running around the stage like a crazy, demented schoolboy chicken man. And I was just like, that looks like a really fun job.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I mean, they have so much energy.
How old were you when you first picked up your first instrument?
I think I was like 11 by the time I got a guitar. I begged for one every day since that AC/DC concert for 2 years. But I played violin at the time, and my parents were worried that if I got a guitar, I'd sack off the violin. Which of course
Did
I
you?
did
Yeah, of
immediately.
course.
Yeah, as soon as I picked up the guitars, I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
So yeah, but I think 12 was my first guitar. I got a drum set when I was 14, a bass when I was 15.
So you're a one-man band, basically.
Yeah, I was. Basically, I grew up in a town where there was like not many musicians.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to make a record, I had to play everything myself. So I just sat in my room and learned everything.
You've got a song on this record with Zara Larsson.
Yeah.
How did that collaboration come about?
Well, I was working with a guy called Steve Mack, and he's. I worked with him on a song of mine called "Leave the Light On," and he's been working with Zara on and off for a while. And she heard the track and just loved it and jumped on it, which is super cool. It's
so
wicked to have
cool.
Zara Larsson on your debut
Yeah.
album.
Last question on the topic
Sure.
of albums. What is the one album that changed your life?
Whatever people say I am, that's what I'm not by the Arctic Monkeys, their first album.
Why is that?
Well, because he was like a modern day Shakespeare to me. Like he took that everyday thing of like getting into a nightclub and getting kicked out and the bouncer not letting you in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just into like poetry. And I think anybody who can do that is a next level person. Hey, this is Tom Walker, and thanks for watching Tone Deaf.